In terms of damage, Zeka's Kassadin has looked great when Kingen has been on frontline champions to set him up. The Gnar, this team fight here for HLE feels like it's a house of cards. Or it can work extremely well if you can get ahead in the mid game and Kassadin can coast to 16 and you have a Gnar who's well set up and you're winning sides. But you try to walk into all of this CC and engage. Catalyst, though, picked up an interim.
Yeah, as Ignite here onto Viper. But again, just throwing out Harass as Wukong is here, though, and Life is going to get rooted. He's probably going to have to flash away from the Wukong, at least. The early flash out of the brush will get him to safety. Pama Life with Kassadin and Zeri trying to force this first streak fight. I am not sure about this one. As a massive knockup into the Viego plus ultimate as Clid will flash away. Viper going to proc the ultimate here. As in they go, lots of damage already onto this Nongshim comp as they're just trying to get away. As Zeka now even forced a flash, but they are still going in on the fight. First blood to the Gnar. As Dundun incredibly strong, but eventually will be taken out.
Because Kassadin could chase infinitely, Zeri could chase infinitely, even though Viper's ult wasn't great. Viego is like happy.
That's exactly what we were talking about, the win more. As now, speaking of which, Zeka in a bit of trouble. The flash over from Sylvie. Trying to land this Rift Herald. They did get that from the initial play. All things considered, Zeka is trading heavily in here. He knows he has life nearby. And with that,
gonna walk past this turret here with Clid, who's shadowing him, and they're gonna try to take some of this jungle away, putting the pressure everywhere, but they're scaling carries.
They're trying to collapse in here, and Clid might actually just be caught out as big wild growth and an ult. A heartbreaker to break the hearts of Gnomes. Oh, okay, well, he heard me. Yeah, and Vital is not doing well in this 1v1. He's getting chunked so much, but Viper may have baited himself into this. They're trying to 100-0 him. The second Cyclone comes in, and there he goes. Down goes the Zeri. The insane amount of damage from Victor at the end. Fiesta, don't know where you're going, buddy.
A full tier, sure, but no real damage. Look at the angle that Dundun's got here to block them out on the rotation.
They're trying to get in here. Okay, here comes...
Fortunately for Nongshim, a little bit late on the play.
It is Dundun, so it's like kind of okay, but at the same time pretty interesting. Trying to force a fight afterwards, but...
This means that with no TP for Fiesta, since he took Ghost, there's always traps potentially being set.
Uh-oh. Fiesta, he was doing so well until he wasn't. They're trying to collapse on this brush because Sylvie is here, and he baits himself in.
Mini A-Victor trying.
Yeah, Uni would have been tilted off the face of the planet if he did.
I think he's probably tilted anyways. This is unfortunately just a lack of vision here, and you feel safe because Sylvie's with you to shadow you on this push, but Sylvie also doesn't. Narbar nearly at the ready.
He had this angle with Camille in the first game, and they are going to check their flanks this time. They see
look at him go
as well. The Drake is going to reset, and here comes Mega Gnar. In they go. He only gets Rakan, though, as in we go into the bouncy castle as the Scion gets a massive knockup, and Lulu Nongshim have found the angle as they just dove headfirst into a 3-foot deep pool. It's not what you want to do.
That was about as hard forced as it gets.
Potential with Xayah Victor, right? As Kingen is in no man's land, he is also mini Gnar. He is also going to use his stopwatch, even though it's 1v2.
But he doesn't have a massive gold advantage or anything like that.
Uh-oh. Sylvie is here, though. And, seemingly they know he's in there. As here comes the Wukong, level 16, remember, the slow is key. And
Kingen can't Gnar, so let's do this.
Okay, Zeka gonna TP back into the fight. Feels a little bit late to steal. He's gonna try anyway, and immediately Clid has a heartbreak out of there.
You still have to have some element of control in these team fights.
Mega Gnar for Kingen again. Unfortunate timing. Now Dundun, can he get away from the Kassadin? Looks like yes, because everybody's in the pit to support. Nongshim kind of in an awkward spot, though. You see they're kind of tethering off as the rest of the team is out of the pit, but Zeka just going to poke them down casually before the fight even begins.
Zeka's angle's really good. It's really hard to lock him down right now.
Nongshim are taking way too much free damage, but Kingen nearly dies to the Victor as he's trying to get into Mega Gnar, but he's almost going to die. He's trying to run away from the Chaos Storm. It looks like he will, but Man, these fights are just on a nice edge as that one goes to that, and a massive mega in the backside. Kingen finally gets it done, and they take down the Zaya. That's exactly what Humble Esports needed to do. As finally now they are trying to get the rest of the members. Sylvie just trying to buy time, trying to pull them away from mid. And he will buy a lot of time. Can Humble Esports end from here? Looks unlikely, but it's still a massive victory in the team fight for them.
Okay, so watch this one more time. This is Zeka's first person view. Wants a penta.
펜타키 뭐야? 뭐야 펜타키 어디 갔어?
He's like, also
Why did I get a
Quadra.
penta? Quadra.
Your R is just so low. As he's trying to get into the back line now. See what he can do. Also, an insane amount of poke goes into the Zhonya's. They're trying to just burst him down, but that's not enough. A ton of Zaya damage on the Kingen, though, as that is going to be the kill. Onto Vital. First kill in this fight as the kiting back. This time, from the Nongshim AD carry is good enough. Viper's trying to do his part, but can't chip through the damage of Dundun. As down goes Viper, super low. He's able to kite it back. It's into Zeka as well. They can't take down Viper either. And the kite back is good enough. And finally, the cleanup comes in from Humble Esports. Dundun, the last one to survive.
Viper is insane. That engage from Peter was so clean, and Viper just dodges it perfectly. That was beautiful. I love watching that. Zeri player, one chance you have as Nongshim to lock him down and kill him. Peter sees the angle. The Viper saw it first, man. That's...
Saw the lines.
I mean, this guy is insane with his positioning. I think it's hard to say that he's not the best positioning AD carry we have in the LCK right now. Like, he just will not be caught. He will not be punished.
So slippery on the Zeri. That's going to do it, guys. Game number 2 also into the hands of Humble Esports. They get it done. They scale up with the cast and end the Zeri. And let's do it.
Let's do it.
fight.
It's
Yeah.
time.
먹어봐 먹어봐. 오공 마크 돼?
The Viper
오공
ending
마크
is
안
real.
해도 돼. 마크 위로 가면 안 돼.
becoming a thing.
bit
by bit.
Look at the communication from him here, too.
Yeah.
In this fight.
앞에부터 보자. 앞에부터 잡아 이거. 옹편이 해놨어.
This is the Zeka stopwatch I was talking about, and then Nongshim decided to kite to the right side here and look for a re-engage onto Viper.
지하 되냐 우리?
And it's all Peter here as the opportunity, and as you mentioned, the flash from Vital. But they just can't lock this guy down. There's the root. He's got the wild growth, and he flashes Peter, and then Vital flashes forward, but... Oh, so close, yet so far, his positioning is just insane. And his reaction time as well.
가자.